an old ancient thing that I think some people have seen before. Just haven't had a lot of time to work on it. It was sort of a scrapped toy that I pulled the camera off, pulled the motor control system off, and started rewiring it for an Arduino board and a separate motor driver, which I had originally built, but that ended up getting scrapped. But anyway, there were a couple of things that sensors that I was going to put on it. This being one of them, which is a IR beacon sensor, and unfortunately I don't have it working because apparently I pulled the chip out of it, so I don't know where I put it. I've got the code somewhere, so I could probably put another one in, but the computer to program it is not quite all accessible because it's got a lot of other stuff on it. The other thing that I had was this, which originally this was a servo tester that had a pot on it that I ended up creating adding an adapter to one of the distance sensors. So now instead of a servo tester, it's actually a distance tester, and you can actually see how the servo reacts based on the distance you are from whatever object. So you can actually sort of fine-tune your servo actuation and such. So, but that's all I got. Yeah, I've actually probably built more stuff to test the stuff that I actually am going to use than to actually build the final projects, because it sort of is in my nature to actually test a lot of everything that I'm doing. So, hence my actual real job. I'm actually in a company. I work for the QA department, so it's what I do. I just test. My results have been the same, and to use both sensors. Hence, on this, I've got one in the front. I've got one of the IR sensors, and then up on the top, I've also got a ping sensor. So that should help. Uh-oh, something just fell off. That should help with some of the sensing. And this one actually sort of, at the moment, it just sort of free spins, but it'll have a servo attached to it, so it'll actually be able to, rotate around in whatever directions. I've just been sort of fiddling around more with the actual smoothing out of the control of the servo, just in terms of the one sensor, the servo tester thing, in terms of hooking up the distance sensor and getting like the really jittery sort of control over the servo. I've just sort of been working on, or I had worked on, just smoothing that out so you wouldn't get as much of the jitter. So, but I haven't done really anything with PID control. I still have to get my robot to actually move.